They're even more creepy people that you should probably never come across. Some of these people may seem innocent and friendly but in reality are really scary. So like and subscribe for 1 million Robux. This first creepy person is actually from a K-pop group and was well known, but he was hiding a secret, and when it got revealed, he was in so much trouble. The things that he did were illegal and disgusting.
The dark story behind
the tile incident.
You might not know who is this guy, right? His name is Tile and he is a K-pop idol from the group called NCT Dream. You might be shocked what he did. Basically, Tile's a 12-year-old girl, which means Tile demanded that the 12-year-old girl reveals her private parts to him. He messaged only young girls and wanted to see his girl's private body part, and wanted it to take a picture and sent it to him. But some of young girls said that it's illegal and doesn't want to send it to him.
In a situation like this, the best thing to do is tell your parents what's going on, because they're probably the ones that can handle things like this.
And I think that Tile Rage and K1L3D them. The people were shocked of what Tile did. So people begins to destroy Tile's photo cards and his pictures. And SM, the CEO of the company, kicked Tile out from NCT Group. He's in jail for this. So please girls, keep your safety with you. And by the way, we don't know who was the girl or what happened. There's no CCTV footage, but I think it will reveal it soon. So bye my friends.
How do you even think to do that to some innocent young girls? Young people should be able to live their childhood and not worry about creeps around them. And the worst part is, since he was famous, the girls he talked to probably idolized him or looked up to him, so 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝗯𝘀𝗋 basically took advantage of them, which is pretty gross. But I don't think it compares to this next creepy person who oofed his girlfriend, all because she broke up with him.
In 1994, this man who was named 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝗯𝘀𝗋 murdered 8 people and sold the victims' meats by putting them in hamburgers and selling them to people without nobody knowing. The real reason why 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝗯𝘀𝗋 did this was because his girlfriend left him with his kid, and he became so infuriated that he went on a rampage of just killing people and turning them into hamburgers.
If I was ever oofed, I would not want to be made into a burger to be eaten. Like, just let me rest in peace. But making burgers out of people is low-key so random, especially if you just oofed them. Getting rid of the evidence, I guess.
After grinding their flesh and mixing it to form burger patties, the man would take it to a nearby food stand and sell the patties to unsuspected customers. And this would go on until about 2 years later. In 1996, 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝗯𝘀𝗋 lured a woman into his trailer, and her life was threatened when she refused to obey 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒃. But the woman was able to fight back, unlike the other victims, and she left the trailer and escaped by climbing over a fence. After the woman escaped, she ran to the nearest gas station and called the police. The police soon arrived and arrested 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒃. During questioning, 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒃 confessed to several murders and revealed what he did to his victims' bodies. In court, 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒃 was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole.
This is literally one of the only people I've seen get a life sentence for the terrible thing they did. In my opinion, they should be giving out more life sentences to people like this. This next story was about a girl who ate a cake for her birthday, and something to her after. The cake she ate for her birthday took her life, and the worst part was she was only 10.
Explaining Incidents, Part 9.
The cake incident.
This incident happened in March 2024. A family ordered the cake from the bakery called 𝒂𝓙𝒂𝗯𝗃 Bakery. Once the cake arrived, exactly at her birthday, after this she began to cut the cake at 7 p.m. and it was recorded. The girl's name is 𝒂𝒂𝒃𝒍𝒐𝒃. She was 10 years old until a cake took her life. She and her family then began to consume the cake. Later then, she and her family become very sick.
What are they putting in this cake that people are dying and throwing up? Surely it can't be legal to sell it.
𝒂𝒂𝒃𝒍𝒐 and also her sister vomited with dehydration and dryness tongue. She drank water before going to sleep, but it was her last day sleeping. Around AM at night, her family rushed her to the hospital, but she later passed away. Rest in peace, 𝒂𝒂𝒃𝒍𝒐 and her sister. That's all, and stay safe.
I feel so bad for the family who had to watch their own child pass on their birthday. I don't know about you guys, but that would put me off birthdays for a while. This next story wasn't actually about a creepy person, but it was about a creepy animal. Even when I saw the animal she had, it gave me quite a jump scare. And apparently the animal she had ate her and she was screaming for help.
Let's talk about
𝑘𝑒𝑟.
She was a girl who posted this video.
I've been getting a lot of questions about my dog Cracker. He's half Cocker Spaniel and Australian Shepherd. I rescued him. He's from Japan. Do you want a treat? Yeah? You want a treat?
So as you can see, the dog is terrifying and weird in the video. She said that she rescued her dog from Japan. The name of the dog is Cracker.
That sounds like such an innocent name for a dog that looks like that. Imagine if his name was Sparkles or Cupcake. But that thing literally looks like it will rip your soul out. How can you have that in your room at night?
And it's half Cocker Spaniel or something, and half Australian Shepherd. But isn't this weird of how the dog looks like that? Later that same day, at night she posted about a video saying that her dog is going to kill her.
In some strange department store.
People tried to make her leave the house or call the police, but it was too late. That's all, and stay safe.
Call the police, make a TikTok. If I had a pet like that, I would be calling the police a long time ago. But some part of me feels like this video might be staged for views. But that's just me, lol. The next story is about a poor girl who unfortunately passed while making a TikTok. She was just singing and dancing with her friend, but she didn't watch where she was going.
The girl who died while making a TikTok. 24-year-old Irina Glazanova's life took a devastating turn while making a video. Ariana and her friend were out in the streets recording their night together. They were uploading a few TikToks while laughing, singing, and having a good time. Everything was going well until their final TikTok was in the process of being made, which was Irina's final moments. Irina was making the final TikTok to a song called For the Last Time. And a few seconds into the video, Irina's friend gives the phone to her, and Irina wasn't looking at where she was going, then fell headfirst over the edge of a wall and into an underground passage. Irina ended up breaking her neck and sustained severe injuries. She was then rushed to the hospital immediately, but was then pronounced dead because the injuries were too severe. It's crazy how one's life can end or change in an instant, or how unexpected it can be.
I would feel so guilty if I was the friend, even though it's not my fault. I hope that young girl rests in peace. If you made it to the end, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment fishy to confuse the others.